Hi, good morning. It is Thursday and it's March 16th, the day before St. Patrick's Day. Um, got on here kind of quickly, so I'm kind of a wet mess here, but I wanted to bring forth a message about being prepared. And I've been having some success, if I'm going to call it that, with communicating a little bit through crystals or having crystals come through to communicate with us. So I have a smoky quartz that is pretty cool. And that is the crystal that's speaking today or allowing me to bring through this message. So it's about preparedness, being prepared. So being prepared for what might be coming down the pike. People have different what's my word? People have different information that they're hearing about different things that are coming, where if you're listening to these kinds of messages, that you know that there's spiritual awakening that's here already, but maybe changing in a lot of ways and becoming even bigger and better, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it the spiritual awakening, there are people that are talking about worldly things that are changing, which is part of that. So depending on what you've been hearing, you may have more information than me even than about, I'm sure, than about being prepared for physical preparation, making physical preparations, meaning, having some extra cash on hand, maybe getting yourself prepped a little with some extra food, because, whatever, nobody knows really what's going to happen or what's happening. And it's always kind of a good thing to have for any time. So I'm being vague here, but so being prepared. So that's the kind of thing that you might be thinking about when you say be prepared. Also, just being prepared for, as healers, we know there might be a time coming ahead of us where we need to be ready to help others that maybe haven't been on our path and aren't aware of changes coming. So being prepared to help them, even now being prepared to help them, to being prepared to help new people that are waking up and discovering that life is more than 9-to-5 jobs and what they see on their TVs. So just preparing in general, preparing ourselves for with meditation and going within more, maybe preparing our bodies for being healthier. And I'm kind of at a loss of words with that kind of stuff. So maybe I just need to channel. So anyways, preparedness, that's my message for today. And when you listen to the messages, of course, you get maybe a little bit different kinds of messages through my messages. And so, so you might get something different, and maybe you'd like to share that with us. That would be awesome. All right, so here's my crystal quartz and my smoky quartz crystal. So let's see what this crystal has to say today. Rashantare dura ila kusantere umale hutese shane tora hila harate solomakira uro totare umariante salantesha uro kora yenta la niamanti salandesha uro tare umale tositare merakota hila haratata shanamite koro motere milahana sita la mahoto uro haramate te sharaento uro urtara matikkarayante uro tora ina masitara masito shonno koro hala hara tatakara mate uro mara nesalatero uro totara mahino rome sutara meshita kaya rutta takara ta yamare utu sare meto umalete te la ma setote shanna tekiro ulo nasa manitora mitokina lere hira tele on santeri ushina parayante Umalahate kere, ulomarhate kere yotta salameto shira, umalahante sinamare tu, uruturo, urutara mahi ate kura. Rusumahata iaraya no tozare shuna, shele heratera namakiratuta na mia, uroto simeletora mira kanalante cisateshea, horohana mele tora yintamaya. Holenitore mio, ho tonere shante mia, ho culotoria, ho milanete yo. O sontalone me. Excuse me. Che silonannete io. Culo sentelei. O nelete o mai. O malete ya imete o malete ya o hei o ma ye o holo temelei mitalenio summa eleitala hele toremont seteleo ha. Oh, that'll work out for my lower registers. Sorry about the coughing. Can't always go quite that low. Can't always go quite that high. They need to give me a little more prep work in my throat chakra, maybe. So interesting, very interesting. I felt like I wanted to say aho at the end, so maybe a little Native American coming out. You know, crystal quartz, very earthy, very ancient. Ancient is what the word keeps coming to me. So hopefully you will let me know what kind of messages you have from this crystal message today. These crystal messages are new to me. Started out with a couple of videos ago, and as I was meditating on a workshop coming up, I was working with Lapis that came through with some messages too about how to work with it in the workshop, basically. But that was very cool and very powerful. So maybe you'll be seeing more of that kind of thing. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and you know, take some time for you. Get yourself into some yoga, get yourself into some meditation, all sorts of good stuff. Namaste.